Coach Tom, another great coach here at the Gridiron Showcase.
How are you?
Welcome to the show. We appreciate you taking some time here to join us, and we just spoke to Coach Wayne, who's been involved with the showcase, I think, from year one. How many years have you been involved with the Gridiron Showcase now?
I've been involved for, this is my third year.
Okay, and you got linked up with Jose Jefferson, or how did you come to the Gridiron?
To be honest with you, I was down at the Senior Bowl in Mobile, and I got a phone call from Marcus Dupree. Marcus and I played in the USFL back in '83. I've known him for a long time, and he says, I need a tight end fullbacks coach. I said, I can do it.
Nice.
So that was my first introduction, and meeting Jose and all the great people here. And
how's Marcus doing these days?
Marcus is doing great. I think he's going to stop by here on Monday. He said he called me and said he might be in the neighborhood.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got Coach here. I mean, yesterday you had the pro free agent camp. Some talented players. I saw some of the time, maybe half a dozen players running in that 4.4 range. So a couple guys that scouts wanted to see more of. What was your impression? And I was here doing interviews. I wasn't out there at the workout, but what was your impression of the showcase?
Well, actually, I thought it was very good. There was a few returning College Gridiron Showcase players from the last 2 years that showed up, and a lot of new faces. And actually, I thought it went very well. You're always going to get a surprise. You know, some guy who just shows up and balls out, as they say.
Yeah.
And
it was intense out there, from what I heard.
Well, you know, when they went to the blitz pickup and that kind of thing. There was some hitting going on. Yeah.
Coach, I guess just talk about the coaching staff that you're also surrounded with. I mean, there's a lot of very impressive resumes floating around there. I mean, what's it like picking the brains of these other coaches as well?
Well, my wife gave me the hall pass this week, so it's like going on a boys' fishing trip. I'm getting around all my colleagues and friends, and we share football stories, and some of us have walked a similar path, maybe in the CFL or NFL, and so just sharing experiences and knowledge. We pick each other's brain, and how would you handle this coverage or this defensive front or whatever. So that exchange, it's coaches are a little bit of I won't call them thieves, but they like to take information from each other.
See what works, pull a little here, grab a little there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And they make a gumbo, as they say down south, right? That's right.
I like that analogy. So, I mean, what do you anticipate here now? The third year of the showcase, it's come a long way from the first year. Was a game originally. Now it's more of an OTA format. We ended with a scrimmage, and I think the scouts love this process because they're really hands-on. Like, they can come to you and say, hey, we want to see this guy matched up against that guy, kick him inside, kick him outside. What is that process like? You can pretty much accommodate the scouts' request, where I don't think they can do that at any other All-Star.
It's very fluid. We do have a structure, but then within that structure there's some flexibility, and like even yesterday in that free agent camp, the Rams scout came up and said, hey, I want to see this guy, can you let him run some tight end? Now, he had never played tight end before, but he was an athlete, and coach wanted to see if he could release and if he could run and catch. And so there was that's the type of thing that you can do in this Gridiron Showcase, because we're here to give the scouts what they want. They want to see a kid do a certain drill or put in a certain situation. We can create that situation for them, and it makes it a mutual benefit. The kid gets to show off his talent. The scouts get to see what they want to see. It's a marriage made in heaven, as they say.
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now you're responsible for the tight ends here, correct?
Tight ends and fullback. We got one registered fullback, but when you go to the next level, if you're a tight end, you're an H-back. The different formations, you might be a fullback. So, there's some exchange, and as I was saying, our tight end sometimes will be a fullback, and our fullback will maybe be in a tight end formation. So that's kind of what that is. Yeah.
So, Coach, unfortunately, my super producer Samantha just told me you guys are having a meeting right now in the war room and they need you.
Oh, so well, there you go. I was told I had a voice for radio or a face for radio.
They're giving you the old Apollo look.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get you back on at some point during the week and talk more.
Absolutely.
I hate to end this early because we're just getting started. I wanted to pick your brain about a lot of different things.
Well,
here.
listen, it's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
I look forward to working with all these great athletes. This is their time.
Yeah.
I was once in their situation. I had a chance to play with the Kansas City Chiefs in the USFL as well with Tampa and Denver, and the CFL with Winnipeg and Toronto, and then coaching from there in the CFL and NCAA all over the United States and America and Canada as well. And so I'll get a chance to get back with you.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely want to pick your brain and your experiences, and this is not to be selfish or greedy. This is one of the benefits I enjoy, just being a sponge around individuals like yourself. And the fact that you can pass down knowledge to us, I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Really pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach.